It is main event time here at Super Brawl. And of course, that can only mean that it is for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, or the Heavyweight Championship. The WCW Heavyweight Championship is on the line in the ladder match. And here come the challengers, my guy. Here come the challengers. The first of 3 challengers is Finn Bálor, a member of the Raw roster. But tonight said, hey, Super Brawl, I haven't been to WCW. Everyone else is going around there, taking opportunities, taking chances. So why not fly down there and win the WCW Heavyweight Championship? Why not become that guy and lead that brand, carry it over here to me to Raw and flaunt my championship and maybe use it to get more spotlight on for WCW, huh? And we'll see if that's the case for Finn Bálor. And he wants to get more gold for the Judgment Day. Judgment Day always want more gold. Finn Balor's going to have himself quite the test here, and quite the arena here. Not a WCW fan favorite. They're okay with him right now. They're okay with him, but definitely coming in, waving the WWE flag, waving the Raw flag into Nitro. He came in a little bit like that. Didn't even get humble to it. They were saying this WCW is a different world, different mentality of it all. Yeah, we're under the same umbrella, but we ain't there yet. And Bron Breakker. Whoa, we skipped Bron Breakker's entrance. Bron Breakker coming out. Maybe just skip a little bit. We have A-Town down. It's Bron Breakker making his way in the ring. He already made it in there. And here comes another young man ready to go for it. And Bron Breakker wants his title back. Let's throw that out there. Bron Breakker lost the championship about 2 months ago to AJ Styles. Had to rehab a little bit. Had a broken wrist. Had to rehab a little bit. He's not 100%. Bron Breakker is. He's on a wrist right now that it shouldn't even be wrestling on. Should be giving a little bit more a break. But hey, modern medicine, modern athletes. These guys are different breeds now. But Austin Theory said, hey, if he's done being that young guy that WCW wanted to put their hitch on, I'm the guy that they should put their hitch on. I'm the young guy that they should say, hey, let's let Austin Theory run with the ball here. And Austin Theory, 8-Town down. I don't know. I don't know if this is the guy. I think maybe he's not there yet. Maybe he needs a little bit more seasoning onto it. Let him get through some hardships. Let him get hurt a little bit more. Let him face it. It's gonna be you're going up against former world champions there. A-Town, you're facing a former NXT champion, former WCW champion in Bron Breakker. You're facing a former NXT champion, a former Universal champion in Finn Bálor. And you're going to face off against the champ as well. The champ decorated from everywhere, from New Japan, from TNA, from winning the world championship at TNA, winning the world championship in WWE. He is the freaking god. He is the phenomenal one. AJ Styles, a man that was a WWE champion in his time in WWE. He's still on Raw. He'll wrestle here on Raw and there, but his main priority is that WCW championship. That WCW championship holding above the ring right there. That is his pride and joy now, and he's taking it to show, hey, I'm from Georgia. WCW now based themselves in Atlanta. My backyard. I'm gonna take this flag and I'm gonna do what I can with it. The man's ready to retire. The man's ready to go out in style. That's just how his name is. He still hasn't said it's time yet, but he might have one retirement run going in his sight soon, and this world title can cement that he could retire as champion. But he's gonna get through this ladder match, which is gonna take off years of his career, where HA has already been vocal about his retirement, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. As AJ Styles has couple young guns, and he's got Finn Bálor, who's always hungry. Finn's got that hunger of a young guy. That's what's Finn's dangerous right now. And Bron Breakker says this is his era now. This is his company, that they brought back WCW just for Bron Breakker. That's what he says. That's what Paul Heyman tells him. I don't think that's generally the case, but that's what's being said to Bron Breakker's ear. Here at Super Brawl, what a big match here. Ladder match, pretty simple rules, man. Get a freaking ladder, climb, go up there. Sounds much easier, right? Sounds very easy. But once these fuckers start coming around you, everybody comes around you, starts trying to knock you out, trying to knock you silly, that's when it gets crazy. And Bron Breakker already searching for the ladder. I think Bron Breakker's already trying to end this match. AJ going to work on A-Town down, Austin Theory. A-Town downtown, my guy. And now look at AJ going after Finn Bálor, two guys. We can't say enough. So much history between those two men as former Bullet Club leaders. And now Finn Bálor taking it to Bron Breakker here. Because all men here also participate on Monday Night Raw. But like I said, once you become the world champion in WCW, your main priority is WCW. AJ is a member. They have rights to him as well. But he hasn't come out as much on Raw lately because he's been defending that world championship. Austin Theory just trying to find any time, any place. And the board of directors said, you know, Austin Theory has that look. He has that look that he could be that guy. So he was a pick by two out of the four of the board of directors. Bron Breakker, a former champion, never got his rematch for the title. The board of directors say, hey, look, this is a guy that definitely could be the future of WCW. You can carry us into many different years. And if we treat him right, yeah, he'll pick us over any other show that wants him. And then Finn Bálor, well, Finn said, hey, I'm going to make the trip down. And I guess a favor, apparently, according to Bill Goldberg. Bill said, hey, look, I'm going to do a favor to Adam Pearce. So that way later on, I can get a favor out of him. It's just going to work that simple. So Finn Bálor here, thanks to the attendance of Goldberg. Apparently, he's itching maybe one last run here in WCW. So everybody's got to watch out, because you never know who's going to show up on WCW. You never know how things are going to go out here. Now look at Finn Bálor using that right there. Using that top rope right there to do a drop kick on of it. And Finn Bálor is going to have to turn up to a different level. Sling blade right here if he's going to truly want to do this. And I talked to Finn before the match. I told him, hey, look, I know you think this is going to be an easier cake. You know, these are guys that don't get as much opportunities for who knows what on Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, or any show like that. These guys are here hungry, and they're going to fight you just like any other top-tier talent on those other shows would do it. You're going to face top competition. And Finn's like, look, I've been and done this before. I came from New Japan over to NXT. What happened there? I took over that when I conquered because I adapt to the style there. And I went from NXT to WWE. I did just that. I beat Roman Reigns on my first night. I became a world champion there. Yeah, an injury got in my way, but I still won titles. I won Intercontinental titles. I won tag team golds. I won championships there. He's like, and then I went back to NXT and I won the championship again just to prove how good I am. Then I went back onto Raw and I won tag team gold. I won championships. So now I'm here in WCW because I'm going to adjust. I'm going to adapt to what WCW brings in their style. You know, Finn, this could be his night. This could be his opportunity to get there. And look at Austin Theory trying to climb this one, trying to get that title, and no one's trying to knock him out of this one. No one's trying to take Austin Theory down. And no, someone should try to. Oh, there's Finn Bálor. That's the smart thing. You make him hold on for dear life and powerbomb onto the ladder, trying to remove Theory from the equation. Bron Breakker making his decision to come back early from his injury. I got a chance to speak to him too. I'm gonna say, look, Bron, you got plenty of years ahead of you. Why? He's like, why? He's like, this company was made for me. They brought it back for me. They brought it back so I can dominate and I could be a world champion. So I'm gonna be missing 2 months worth of pay, 2 months worth of me just building this brand up, and when it becomes better than everybody else again, which it soon will be, I want the credit to come all to me. So he's willing to risk bones, blood, body, anything to make sure he rises as the top, and the reason why WCW is back in the game. And a backbreaker there by Theory. I got to speak to Theory as well. Theory says, hey, look, no one's crediting me. Everyone has been saying I've always been too young. Well, guess what? I beat John Cena at WrestleMania. I beat him. I've been a U.S. champion. Been a tag team champion. I've been champion wherever I go, and I'm going to figure out a way to do it here in WCW. And they're not going to hold me back. They're not going to make me wait. That title is mine. And with Bron Breakker injured, He's going to go back. Once I beat him, he's going to go back and realize he's not ready yet. He's not ready to compete with the real guys like me. So Theory is promising himself a championship win. He's his biggest believer. And again, if oh, look at again these Frankensteiners. It's too easy for him. Too easy for Bron. Again, if you're gonna try to get people to believe, yeah, you got to be your own biggest believer. And Austin Theory is just that. And the last man I had a discussion with tonight was AJ Styles. I told him, look, you got two guys in there who are still making a name for them. You got a guy who is still continuing to make his name and has already made his name. So we know who Finn Bálor is, but he's not done yet. He's got a lot left in the tank, according to Finn. And he's like, look, I've been in the position of all these guys, so I know where every one of them are at. I know when you're like Finn Bálor, who thinks they are not appreciating me, they're not respecting me, they're not seeing what I've done and put into this business. And I'm going to make a statement. I'm going to win that title. It's like, I've been there before. I've done it. Bron Breakker, I've been in his position. A guy who the company is built for. A guy whose company, everything relies on him. I'm willing to risk injuries, willing to risk money, willing to risk anything just to be part of that company. And Theory is just one of those guys that's hungry and wants to show an opportunity. I've been there. I've done everything. That's my advantage. I've done these things before. I know how to combat that. And I know the mentality. But the one thing these guys have never been is where I'm at in my career now. With clear conscience. And look at AJ Styles saying, I'm walking out of here with my championship. And AJ Styles, nobody even stopping AJ. AJ Styles here at Super Bowl. I was hoping for a more crazier fight, but AJ Styles is going to remain. He's going to remain the WCW Heavyweight Champion. Ladders being broken, everything was going through, man. I was trying to tell a story. I was trying to do everything. Great highlights here of this matchup here. Look at Bron Breakker just tossing AJ into a gut check right there. Bron was feeling every inch of this. He was like feeling it, man. He's feeling this matchup. He was like, everything is mine. Finn Bálor hit him out there, and he got him good. And look at A-Town. Look at Austin Theory. Just working this matchup here, but AJ Styles taking the knee out of a Theory, and from there he was able to get the ladder. And there's a Frankensteiner there by Bron Breakker. He just makes that look so easy. And AJ here with a Styles Clash. I think that took out his biggest threat, while Finn and Theory were all just watching. Theory went outside. He couldn't get back in. And Finn just realized too late that AJ was up there retrieving the World Championship. And AJ's run continues. AJ Styles is still your WCW World Champion.